Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the new background. I changed it up. I needed a change. I needed something different. I needed it to be brighter, more blue apparently. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think down below, what your thoughts are. It's a different vibe, but I'm here for it. Today is all about the Partners in Cream intro. Partners in Cream Project Pan is something that I've done I think for 3 or 4 years now, and it was created by Steph and DaLin here on YouTube, who I of course will have linked down below for you guys. And like I said, I've been doing it for a few years now and I really enjoy it. It's one of the more popular project pans that I do, and just a more popular project pan overall. So as the name probably suggests, this project pan is based around using up cream or hitting goals on cream-based makeup items. You can choose from 3 to 6 items, and this will go all year with monthly updates. If you're new to my project pans, I basically track all my project pans the same way. We do progress photos every month. I tell you how many tallies or how many uses I did in that given month. This year I'm going to be doing 5 makeup items. Last year I did 3, and I think the other 2 years I've always done 6. I've always maxed it out, but this year I think I'm going to do 5 starting out because I feel the most comfortable doing these right now. Another thing with my project this year is I think all of my items are going to be completion items in this project. If you want to see items that I'm just hitting pan on, definitely go watch my rolling 10 project pan intro, which I will link for you up in a card. But this video right here, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely go watch that one if you're into videos like this. And without further ado, let me just introduce these makeup items to you. So the first thing that I want to talk about is something that I actually did mention in my rolling 10, and it's because it's a foundation I'm mixing with a foundation I have in that project. So I figured this might be a gimme product. This might be like a double whammy, 2 for 1 kind of special. And that's the Essence Pretty Natural foundation. I'm using this to mix with my True Blend, my Catrice True Skin foundation, and they work really well together. It's what I'm wearing on my skin today. And I've basically been wearing it every day for weeks now, and I just love the combo. But I figured might as well just throw it in a project to, you know, get as much use out of it and to like put it towards good numbers towards the end of the year. And if I'm going to be using it every day, might as well also just have it in a project to see how long it takes to use up, which is always interesting to me. I do like this foundation on its own as well. The shade that I'm in is 010 Cool Porcelain, and it's a pretty good shade match. I think it's still a little dark sometimes. I think it just depends on how I'm looking on a given day, but for the most part, a really, really good shade match and just really overall good foundation. And again, completion on this one. I want to completely get this one out of here and used up. Next item I want to mention is one that was in last year's project pans, and I did say that I wanted to bring it in again and use it up because it should be really easy. And it's this Animal Crossing lip tint from Colourpop. So this was one of the Animal Crossing collab items that they made. Was it last year or the year before? Honestly can't remember at this point, but I had it in a project pan I had it in my rolling 10 at the end of last year. This is all I have left, so I figured this would be a good time to throw it in. This shouldn't be difficult for me to use. I mean, at most this is at like 20 days of use in it because I don't track for reapplications, but if I'm using this for 20 days with reapplications, this should be out of here. This should also be a pretty easy product. And as much as I enjoy this and I want to keep it around, I feel like I've talked about this before. I feel like Colourpop has duped me so many times with these little collabs that I end up tricking myself into thinking, oh no, I want to keep it because it was limited edition packaging and like it's going to be collectible. It's not going to be collectible. It's not going to be worth money. It's just makeup packaging. Like, it's not going to be worth anything. If I want to invest money in something that's going to be collectible, I should probably buy collectibles, not limited edition makeup. So I've been burned one too many times. Probably won't be buying stuff like that unless the actual makeup looks really nice. And in this case, the lip tint is really nice. Colourpop's lip tints are some of my favorites. And I said in a video that I thought they were getting rid of them and they didn't have many online. They don't have many online. I really do think they're phasing them out because all of the lip tints they still have in stock are on sale. So I don't know. I think they might be phasing the lip tints out, which is really sad. The lip tints time, I guess, is over. Next item is a primer, and this is my Milani primer. Now this one, I would like to finish it, but I don't love this primer. I haven't used that much of it. I can't see through the packaging, so I'm not 100% sure, but I really haven't used that much of it. This is the bright side one, so it's like an illuminating primer with vitamin C in it. But I just don't really feel like it does much of anything. It reminds me like It makes me feel like they were trying to recreate the Ulla Henriksen Banana Bright primer, but kind of missed the mark. I loved the Banana Bright primer, but this one just doesn't, I don't know, this one just doesn't do as much for me. It does illuminate, as you guys can see. It does make the skin look really supple. So I end up enjoying this more without foundation on. So on like makeup free days, I enjoy this. But I don't like the way my foundation sits on this sometimes. Like it just has a weird reaction depending on the foundation. And honestly, I can't be too bothered to look into that too much more. I probably should, but like, it's not very interesting to me. It's just kind of boring sounding. It killed me. I probably should look into why this reacts with certain foundations funny. But also, I just kind of want to get out of here. I do enjoy this on bare skin. Really, really nice. Bare skin with just my eyebrows and mascara. This is like a go-to kind of look. So I figured I could probably use it up that way. But this is, I'm putting on like the tentative, maybe I'll roll it out list. Because if I end up just not enjoying this, I'm just going to declutter it. Because it's just not really a product I vibe very well with. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Next item is another one that I do want to finish. Like I said, pretty much all of these will be. And it's my Wet n Wild lip mask. This is from the Fantasy Makers like Halloween line they released, I think in 2020. And I don't have much left. It's just on the edges, as you guys can see. And I just want to finish it. It is starting, it still smells like candied apples, but when I put it on my lips, it's starting to get a little bit of a chemical-y smell, which makes me think that it is very close to going off. And anything that I use around my eyes and my mouth in particular, once I get suspicious of it, I would just want to either throw it out or use it up as quickly as possible. So that's the dealio with this. I would just like to use it up before it goes off. It does, like I said, still smell like candy apple overall, and it is a really nice lip mask, but not as good as the lip mask I have in my Rollings 10 project pan. That lip mask is considerably better. This one does okay, but it basically is more like condensed chapstick. Like the consistency of this isn't as emollient as like the Laneige sleeping mask or that Colourpop lip mask that I'm using up in my other project. So I end up having to reapply this one a lot more for it to really do the same thing. So it's just not as moisturizing. It does give your lips a little bit of a tint and a little bit of moisture though. So for that, I will still enjoy using it. But yeah, in comparison to other lip masks, it's not the best. Granted, it was only like $3 in comparison. And then ending out my 5 with this product. This is the Dose of Colors Francation collab with Desi and Katie. This is the lip gloss they came out with, Over the Top. And this was a repurchase when they like relaunched it like a couple years after the initial release. And I rebought a backup of this. I actually ended up finishing my original tube of this lip gloss in like my 2020 or 2019 project pan, one of them. And ever since I finished it, I have not touched this. I think I've worn this tube like twice, maybe 3 times. It has not been very much at all. And it's gonna go off. It is such a pretty gloss. I'll throw some on right now. It has micro gold glitters in it. I mean, it's called Over the Top. It's supposed to be like a lip topper kind of lip gloss. I love how I always end up doing this in videos. I apply lip gloss that are in my projects. But yeah, this is just a lip topper, super pretty. It's really subtle like overall, but when you go out in the sun, you can see the micro glitters. It's really stunning. Has a buttercream kind of scent to it. It's really cushiony and velvety on the lips. It just feels nice. But I can't hold on to this forever. Like all other things, this is eventually going to go bad, and like, what am I going to do with this? Just let it go bad? I would rather not. So for that, I do want to end up using this up. I think it will take a while because it's not something that I think about throwing on a lot. If you like reapply this one too much, the micro glitters do build up on your lips. Like there are actual like glitter specks in this. So it's not something that I reapply often because it gets too gritty and then I don't like it. So it's really like if I'm going out, I'll throw this on. If obviously if I'm filming, apparently I'm going to throw it on while filming. So it's not gonna be something that I'm gonna be using super frequently. It's not something you can just like lather on and it works. We'll see. I think there's gonna be a ton of use out of this. I think it's gonna be the majority of the year, if not all year, to get this guy worked on and out of here. But I'm up for the challenge. It's basically a brand new lip gloss, so I shouldn't really expect it to be too easy. And overall, I feel like these will also be super successful for me. I feel like overall, most of these are gimme products. I mean, they're not like insanely difficult products, I don't think. I mean, a lot of this I'm already using, or like with the lip tint, like it's not much in there. I feel good. I feel very excited about starting a new project. I feel very excited about having a new background. I feel very excited about a brand new year. Overall, just feeling pretty positive right now. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, definitely hit that thumbs up button. Also make sure to go check out Steph and DaLin's channels, who I will have linked down below. I think a ton of people are uploading their interest date. Oh, I didn't even say this in the beginning. This project is going from January 10th today until December 10th. And that's when the finale will happen. So an all year project. I don't remember if I said that. So look out for these videos on the 10th of every month, because I will be doing monthly updates. So if you enjoy these videos, hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and remember, there is always magic to be found, and I hope that means I see all of you in my next video. Bye!
Alright, ooh baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight, believe in the magic. On side, we'll make it feel just right. Just look at that bright light, believe in the magic.